lush, green garden filled with colorful flowers, towering trees, and fluttering butterflies, lived a tiny caterpillar named Curio. Curio was no ordinary caterpillar. He was the most curious caterpillar you could ever meet. From the moment he hatched from his egg, he wanted to know everything about the world around him. One sunny morning, Curio decided it was time for an adventure. He wiggled out of his cozy leaf and set off to explore the garden. As he crawled along a winding path, he marveled at the tall sunflowers that seemed to touch the sky and the roses that smelled as sweet as honey. Curio's first stop was at a sparkling blue pond. There, he met a friendly frog named Fred. "Hello, Fred. What is it like to live in the pond?" Curio asked eagerly. Fred smiled and said, "It's wonderful. I get to swim all day and catch tasty insects. Sometimes, I even sing with my friends at night. Would you like to see how I swim?" "Oh yes, please!" Curio exclaimed. Fred leaped into the pond with a splash, showing off his impressive swimming skills. Curio watched in awe, wishing he could join Fred in the water. But soon, his curiosity pulled him in another direction. Curio crawled further until he found himself at the base of a large oak tree. Looking up, he saw a squirrel named Sally scampering down the trunk. "Hi, Sally. What's it like to live in a tree?" Curio asked. Sally twitched her nose and replied, "Living in a tree is lots of fun. I can jump from branch to branch, and I have a cozy nest high up where I store my acorns. Would you like to come up and see my home?" Curio hesitated. "I would love to, but I don't know how to climb." Sally thought for a moment. "That's okay, Curio. Maybe one day you'll find a way to see the world from up high." Thanking Sally, Curio continued on his way. As he ventured deeper into the garden, he came across a patch of vibrant, fragrant flowers. Buzzing around the flowers was a busy bee named Bella. "Hello, Bella. Can you tell me what it's like to fly from flower to flower?" Curio asked, his eyes wide with wonder. Bella buzzed happily. "Flying is amazing. I get to collect nectar from the flowers and make sweet honey. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. Would you like to try some honey?" "Oh, yes, I would," Curio said excitedly. Bella offered Curio a tiny drop of honey, which tasted sweeter than anything he had ever imagined. As the sun began to set, Curio felt tired but very happy. He had learned so much about the pond, the trees, and the flowers. Just then, he felt a strange tingling sensation all over his body. He found a cozy leaf and curled up, feeling very sleepy. Over the next few days, something magical happened. Curio wrapped himself in a silky cocoon and slept deeply. When he finally woke up, he felt different, stronger, lighter. Curio wiggled out of the cocoon and stretched his new wings. He had transformed into a beautiful butterfly. With a joyful flutter, Curio took to the sky. He soared over the pond, danced around the tree branches, and flitted among the flowers. Now, he could swim like Fred, climb like Sally, and fly like Bella. Curio's curiosity had led him on the greatest adventure of all. From that day on, Curio explored the garden from high above, discovering new wonders and sharing his stories with all his friends. And so, the curious caterpillar lived happily ever after, always finding new adventures and never stopping his quest to learn about the world around him.